Hi, this is Charles Hoskinson broadcasting live from warm, sunny Colorado. Always warm, always sunny, sometimes Colorado. Today is December 11th, 2025, and I got a wonderful update for everyone. So, we announced the Pentad structure recently, and we said we are on the march. We are going to go get all the critical integrations into Cardano. So you have oracles, you have bridges, you have stable coins, you have analytics, you have the custodians. There's all kinds of people that need to be brought in to build up and make Cardano DeFi stronger. Let's make Cardano DeFi great again. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. So today we have a very good announcement. It's the appetizer announcement. It's just the start of many good things to come. And our good friends at Intersect went ahead and announced this via a tweet today. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Wow. All right. Intersect, stop press. One of the first concrete outcomes of the critical Cardano integrations work stream is now in place. The steering committee representing input output, Cardano Foundation, Mergo, and Midnight Foundation, and Intersect has now approved the first major integration under this framework, bringing Pyth Laser Oracle to Cardano. Pyth Network provides low latency institutional grade market data across thousands of price feeds spanning crypto, equities, FX, commodities, and ETFs, already used by hundreds of DeFi applications across 100 plus blockchains to power trading, lending, and risk management. This is one of the first integrations progressing under the critical integrations framework, with Intersect acting as the administrator. Delivery work has already begun. So integration's already begun, with deployment targeted towards early 2026. Stay tuned for more information. All right, let me show you a little bit about Pyth. There are sometimes a little flashier people, but Pyth is actually one of the most advanced Oracle solutions on market. They're actually one of the fastest too, and they're used by pretty much everybody. So the price of everything, everywhere. Cool little website. These are some of the various publishers that they work with, all the different feeds that they have, 113 blockchains. This effectively attaches Cardano now to the information networks of the entire cryptocurrency space. And just to show you the breadth and depth of what Pyth is connected to, the United States Department of Commerce only selected two oracles to work with. One was Chainlink, and the other was Pyth. How about that? So they've started working with the Department of Commerce, and so Pyth now has access to the United States government's data as well, and soon every single person in the Cardano ecosystem. Oracles are really the first part of major integrations. You have to be able to communicate with other chains and other systems, and you have to be able to bring data from the outside world into Cardano. And we've tried to build an endogenous Oracle solution, and it hasn't worked out as well as it should, and that's all right. So you know what? Pyth coming and others to come really starts that conversation moving in a very positive direction. We've already started on our side seeing if we can switch over JED to Pyth, and we'd like a lot of Cardano dApps to take a look at the Pyth solution. Pyth is a wonderful company. They've been incredibly easy to work with. We love their management. We love their dev team, and we want to give them some business and some consumption. Let's go ahead and do that. But these are extremely fast oracles, sub-second latency, incredibly accurate information, and it's great to bring this in. You see, you bring several options in, you build up the chain infrastructure, and then we negotiate from a position of strength. So Pyth is just the appetizer in the Cardano critical integrations. There are many more things to come, but you have to build it like a house, and you lay the foundation and basement first, and you build your way up. So we wanted to make sure that we got this announcement out before the end of the year. I was actually going to announce it in person at Abu Dhabi Finance Week, but unfortunately I wasn't there. And when I mentioned, hey, we have ink on paper, this was one of the papers that was inked. And as I said, there's more to come because we're in active negotiations with many other companies. But the great part about the Pentad structure is we can all speak with one voice, we can load balance, and we work together. The foundation's been invaluable in these conversations, as has Intersect and the Midnight Foundation. They're all working as one team. And the cool part is once an integration comes in, we can also do hackathons for it and say, hey, let's do a hackathon using their solution. And we can go to each dApp builder and say, hey, now you have better options in the ecosystem as a whole. So there you have it. And remember that the menu is quite vast. Bridges, stable coins, the good ones, oracles, analytics, and custodial providers. So this is the first menu of the 12 days of Christmas. One of the best oracles on market, one of my favorite oracles on market. It's a phenomenal product. It's one of the fastest growing products around. Wonderful team, great people, super easy to work with, and very high integrity, very honest. There's going to be some bigger ones announced, and we're real excited about that. But this is the Pentad in action, everybody working in lockstep, and we're real proud of all the people there. So little early Christmas present for the community as a whole. I know that some days the trading is hard, some days the markets are bad, but Cardano is not an island anymore. We're getting ready for the next few million users. We're getting ready for multi-billion TVL. We're getting ready for a lot of MAUs, a lot of transactions, and we now have a lot of competitive differentiators. The Bitcoin DeFi gives us access to new markets that other people don't have, and Midnight gives us a privacy layer that other people don't have, and that's a huge competitive differentiator between us and everyone else. And we got tier 1 listings for CNTs. How about that? So now that that barrier is broken, the rest of them can do that, which means that the arbitrage strategies between sexes and dexes is going to bring a ton of trading volume into the Cardano ecosystem, because people are arbitraging between our dexes and the sexes to normalize the price. More transactions, more volume, more money for the market makers, more money for your DeFi applications. And we're just getting started. Omar's got some real cool things with Bitcoin DeFi. John O'Connor's got some incredible things with RealFi. It's probably going to be the single biggest grower of TVL on the Cardano blockchain next year. And Midnight is just coming out. Boy, she's a lot of fun, just barreling out. We're getting it done. So just wanted to make this quick announcement. I'd also like to thank Jack and all the people over at Intersect. They've been great to work with as well on this one, and they work really fast. It's not a bureaucracy when they can get this stuff done quickly in a systematic way. They've really improved that organization, and we're real proud of how much Intersect has grown throughout the year, and how high quality the collaborations are with them. And to the Cardano community as a whole, the cavalry has come. Cardano is moving. Let's get this done. Thanks, everyone.